Hello everyone, Namaskar, my dear NEET PG aspirants. Welcome back to the channel of Roy Overseas. In this video, we are going to discuss about MCC All India Quota versus State Counselling Quota. At Roy Overseas, one of the most common queries that we receive from the NEET PG aspirants every year is All India Quota better or State Quota? Today's video will settle this with simple logic. Let's break down the MCC and State counseling in simple terms, so you can plan your PG counseling and admission journey like an informed applicant. Segment 1, basic concept. What is the basic concept of All India MCC quota or the state level? MCC All India quota is a national level counseling authority under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, which conducts the entire counseling of medical, UG and PG, where seats from different parts of India are offered on one central platform. While state counseling is conducted separately by each state, mainly for seat reserved for that particular state's domicile student. Now let's keep eye on segment 2, eligibility and domicile. Now let us talk about who can participate where. In All India quota, any NEET PG qualified candidate from any state of India can participate, subject to the latest rules and notification. In state quota, most of the time, you will need the domicile of that particular state, or you must have completed MBBS from that state. So in PG, there is a defining element of domicile in two ways. One, you are naturally native of that particular state. It means you are domicile of that state, or you have done MBBS from that state, depending on that state's policy. Here also you need to know few things. Some states are open, like UP. UP is open for all India candidates. Any students from across India can participate in UP. Karnataka is also an open state. In Karnataka, majority of seats, around 70% seats are open for all India candidates. 55% under merit category and 15% under management or NRI candidate category is open for all India candidates. Bihar is also an open state. West Bengal is open state. But some states are not open, like Gujarat, Maharashtra, MP. This is why domicile becomes a very powerful factor. It can completely change your chance of getting your dream PG seat. If you want to take in state quota in Gujarat, you must be a domicile of Gujarat, or you must have completed MBBS from Gujarat. For example, if you are a domicile of a particular state, your probability of getting a state government seat there is usually much better than in some other state. Segment 3, seat types and distribution. Now let us understand how seats are distributed between All India quota and state quota. In most government colleges, a fixed percentage of seat is taken out for All India quota and state quota. That is 50-50 in PG. In postgraduate medical admission, any state government college, 50% seat will go to All India quota and 50% state government seats will go to the state quota. Remaining majority seat go to the state counseling quota, that is 50%. Deemed universities and some specific central institutions are generally handled at national level. Deemed universities basically national level private colleges. They are under UGC. They are under central government. So every admission, all seats of deemed university is getting allotted through All India quota, that is MCC. Central universities, 100% seat. It is a central government colleges, so 100% seat to MCC, All India Quota. In central government medical college, 100% seat is through central government quota, that is All India Quota, that is through MCC. While most private colleges fall under state college, those private colleges which is not deemed, they come under the state private universities. Their admission is getting done through the state council. You will see different categories like government seat, private seat, management quota seats, NRI quota seat. Each of these is handled by MCC at central level and same by respective state through state counseling authority. Every year, the exact seat metrics and rules may change. So, students should always check official information on websites for the latest details on MCC or India Quota website as well as on State Counseling Authority website. Segment 4, process flow. How this counseling works, how the counseling flow, move ahead. Now let us understand the process flow, because some rules and steps are slightly different in MCC and state counseling. In MCC counseling, you generally follow these steps like do the registration, make fee payment, choice filling, choice locking, declaration of result, and then reporting or upgrading as per the current rules. In a state counseling, you usually start with a state registration, followed by document verification, then state merit list, then choice filling, then allotment, and later rounds like second round, mop-up round, and stay vacancy. The MCC schedule and a state schedule take place parallelly, which means you may have to take decisions quickly and carefully so that no confusion is getting created. If you do not follow the timeline and registration rules properly, you may even lose a confirmed seat. So careful planning is very important here. Now let's move ahead. Segment 5, that is key differences. Differences between All India Quota, that is MCC, versus State Quota. Let us quickly see the key differences as well as pros and cons for the students. MCC All India Quota means you compete with students from all over India. So top branches and colleges usually need a stronger rank. But you get access to good government, central and deemed colleges outside your state. Often with better clinical exposure and super specialty, state quota limits you to one state. But as a domicile, your chances in government college can be better. You stay closer to your home, with your family, language, food, family support, everything is there and close to you, and you get more government and private options within that state. Though in some states, private fees can be very high. This is subjective. Fees you can check. Now next, segment 7. Strategy to use both All India Quota and State Quota to maximize your chances of getting your dream PG admission seat. Strategy is most important part. How to use MCC, All India Quota and State counseling together smartly. Before filling choices, be clear about 5 things: your rank, preferred branches, budget, how much bond and services you can expect, and how far you are ready to relocate. With a good rank, use MCC to target top government and central institutes and keep your home state colleges as backup. With a mid rank, keep your choices realistic in MCC and include more particular preferences in state counseling. With a borderline rank or tight budget, focus more on state government seats for better value and use MCC only for a few selective options. Never leave or resign confirmed seat without fully understanding how it will affect your eligibility in later rounds of both MCC and state. Writing down your branch order, college order, and maximum fees bound can prevent last minute confusion. Segment 9: Common mistakes or myths. Now, let us quickly see some key mistakes and myths which we need to avoid. Common mistakes are using only MCC or only one state or copying other choices list without checking your own rank, category, budget, and goals. Students also ignore bound and penalty rules, later gets stuck with long service or big amount as a penalty. State quota is not always better than all India quota, and deemed colleges are not always fully good or bad. It depends on a specific college, branch, and your budget. MCC and state counseling are two tools, two options you should use together with a clear plan. If you confuse about how to balance all India quota and state quota options, we would encourage you to get in touch with Roy Overseas to assist you with planning, college, shortlisting, choice filling. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe with your fellow NEET PG aspirants for better updates. All the best for your PG counseling journey. Good luck. Namaste.